Hey guys, welcome to Sunday Night Live, episode 25, coming to you from the JPVideos studio. Welcome everyone, good to see everyone here. Got a nice turnout so far, and we are back after a 1 week hiatus. I definitely missed you guys. We have a lot of stuff to cover tonight, and I hope you're excited for the return of the show. So it's going to be a fun-filled hour or two. So sit back, relax, and hopefully enjoy this episode of Sunday Night Live. Hey everyone, I can't address all of you by name, but welcome everyone. Hello to everyone. Good to see you here. Feels good to be back. Hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. Weather-wise, it's been picture perfect. Can't ask for a better weekend weather-wise. So hopefully you guys took the advantage of it if it is favorable in your area. But we'll talk a little bit later on as to what we did, but we're going to get back into mail call. I do have not a huge mail call, but enough items. But I am doing it solo tonight, so no special guests, no helpers, but I'm going to get through it tonight. Of course, we do have our question of the week and going back in time video, which is going to be something I think you guys are going to enjoy. It's one of my earlier abandoned explorations, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. So we got a lot of the favorites here, a lot of the regulars, and a few new people. So if you are new here, welcome. This is my weekly Sunday night live stream, each and every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we basically just go over everyday life, talk about things, share thoughts, open mail, have some fun, and just kind of have a worry-free zone to come to enjoy ourselves. So, love the insulator lights, yes. So I did do a couple additional changes to the studio. Until I'm able to get into a bigger one. I'm trying to make this one work the best I can. So I'm going to show you a couple things here. I do have the Route 66 neon sign there. Do have the Ford part sign right there. Do have a Route 66 license plate right there. The Route 66 gas station pump is right there. And rearranged a couple things. I have all my little vehicles up on here now. The JPVideos locomotive is up there. So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks right now. It's going to stay this way for the time being until we do move into the larger studio. But there is no set time frame for that. But this is kind of all about me. Railroading, horror, amusement parks, traveling, movies. I love it all. So, and it's all, 99% of it came from the viewers out there. So hopefully it gives you something to enjoy in the background instead of looking at my big mug here. So let's see. Got Norm from Duryea. Welcome. Thanks for watching. And I ate out at a restaurant for the first time. That is probably a very enjoyable experience. Looking forward to doing that myself. Kind of jealous of the studio. Well, if you guys watched my earlier videos, the studio did not look like this. It was very plain and barren. So it's come a long way, but it's been partly due to me, more so due to you guys. It's all items and gifts that were sent to me. A few of my photos, a couple things of my own, but most of it has been the generosity of the viewers. Can you close that door? This ATV sound. Thank you. ATVs outside are getting loud. So we're going to jump into mail call. We'll get started with that and see what we got after our last mail call, which was quite a large one. So let's dig into it.
You've got mail.
We've got mail. Sorry about the noise. There are ATVs in the vicinity, which are just flooring it, but they are traveling away. So, all right, so we're going to start with the envelopes first. We got a couple envelopes, then we have a few packages. Okay, first up, we got Francis out of California. And in the back he wrote, "No cold, wet feet, ha." Not sure what that's in reference to, but we'll find out. All right. It's a pretty packed fill envelope here. Not sure what is in here. There's a lot of stuff. Dropped it. Dropped it again. Oh boy. I'm getting rusty at this. Okay, finally. So we got a bunch of things here. Let's see. I think this is more of like an informational thing. Let me check the letter here. Okay, so it says, "Hi Jay, I commented on your discovery of a cool stone culvert and my examination of a red sandstone culvert in the Mojave Desert. The comment is under my late wife's name because she had an accident. For the fun of it, during lockdown I printed out some of my photos of the desert culvert to snail mail you. Captions on the backsides. I'll also include a few pics of the site of the headquarters, repair yard, southern terminal, and Tonopah and Tidewater Railroad. This is in Ludlow, California, now a wide spot on I-40, but once was a thriving town on old Route 66. TNT is my favorite desert railroad. They went through northerly into Nevada. TNT went out of business in about 1938. Tracks were pulled up a few years later." Okay, so basically it's pictures and maps that he sent me of what I just described in the letter. And I do believe I remember his comment, but I don't remember the details of it. But yeah, he sent me basically a bunch of photographs I believe he took, like showing the culverts and stuff, and it has the captions on the back. So I'll have to definitely spend more time looking into these and see exactly what they are. But there's different kind of culverts, passages, and they're all detailed and explained. So here's the old railroad ties. So that's definitely up my alley. I do love learning about railroading history, and something far out west I have no idea. I don't have any clue about it. So I'm going to be basically educating myself. And he actually has some printouts here of how it used to look. So I believe, so Francis from California, thank you very much. I will definitely take the time to check all this out in more detail. But thank you for sharing your photographs. If you do want them returned, feel free to let me know. But anything railroad related definitely piques my interest. So thank you, Francis. Okay, so this one is from Carol out of... Hang on, let me get my cheat sheet here. Out of Michigan. Okay. I got my little cheat sheet for the states. Blue envelope. Definitely good choice in color there. Okay, so it's a nice shiny thank you card. This is just a little something I made in appreciation for all you do through your videos. I really enjoy seeing all the nature in trains, even eating and trying weird foods. As someone who experiences anxiety a lot, it really helps to get through it. Thanks so much, from Carol. Your kindness means so much, it says. So Carol out of Michigan, thank you for the nice card. I have anxiety too with fear of heights. Everyone knows that. So if you guys are able to enjoy my explorations and get past your fears, then it's all worth it. But thank you once again, Carol from Michigan. Okay, now we got a few packages. This one is from Barbara and Dana out of Florida, of course. Wouldn't be a Sunday night live stream without something from them. They are super generous with their gifts and giving. Okay, so we do have a snack. Good old animal crackers. I haven't had those in I don't know how long. I think this is the new and improved version where the animals are not behind bars. It says nut-free, no artificial flavors, no preservatives, no cholesterol, no trans fat, wholesome and delicious. As long as they don't taste like fish or seaweed, I think we'll be okay. So maybe we'll snack on those a little bit later, but thank you for the treat. And there's a card for Jay, Jill, and Lily. Hey, Alan, you made it to the live stream. Good to see you. Okay, so very generous monetary donation. Says, hi, always lots of fun. Thanks, stay safe, and see you in the next video. From Barb and Dana. Short and sweet and to the point. So, Barb and Dana, thank you very much for the donation and the animal crackers. And the card is a very nice one with a puppy and a kitten in a picnic basket. So, that's a one that definitely I know Jill and Lily will enjoy looking at. So, thank you once again, Barb and Dana. Okay, next up is from our very own Marty Jones, who's in the chat here, coming out of Kansas. So let's open this one up. Okay, so we got another snack here. Ooh, Lily's gonna like these. Jolly Rancher Gummies. Yeah. This says new. I do like Jolly Ranchers and do like gummies. Never have tried these before, so I'm looking forward to that. Tomorrow, Lily's sneaking up trying to grab the package. They actually look pretty good. It says original flavors, but in gummy form. So, thank you for the treat. Definitely will let you know what we think. I'm pretty sure we're going to love them. And we got a little Ziploc bag with a few items in here. I'm very thankful that the treats are something I like and not the healthy, yucky tasting stuff. Okay, so inside was a nice monetary donation and a card. Okay, it says, it's actually kind of, I think she created it herself. I'll show it to you after I read it. It says, love, believe, dream. Oh, so this is for Lily. Okay. So Lily enjoyed seeing your Bonnie mask. You're a very creative and talented young lady. Always dream big. And it says, hugs from Marty. And she created it with these little items she stuck onto it. There's like a globe there. And then it says, love, dream big up here with a heart. So this was specifically for Lily. Lily, you better share the gummies with me.
Thank you so much, Marty.
And Marty, she says thank you. You want to come over here and say thank you to the camera?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's for you. That's for you, but not till tomorrow.
We'll see about that.
Hey, I didn't have to give them to you. I could have kept them for myself. Marty, thank you very much. That was very nice of you to do that. Okay, next one. We got Carol from Michigan again. This one's a box. So, pretty heavy one, too. Marty says, you are welcome, sweetheart. Definitely put a smile on her face before she's going to bed. This one's taped really well. It's almost bulletproof. I don't want to cut myself here. Jeez, what is this? This is heavy. There's no Oh, wow. So there's no letter, it's just the item, and the item speaks for itself. So, Carol, if you created this, I want to say you did a fantastic job in more ways than one. Let me show you what she sent me here. So, at first, I'm like, the box is really heavy. Pull it out, it's a big, kind of like a river stone. But then when you look at it, it's not just any ordinary river stone. Check this out. JPVideos, come along with me. That is so neat. Use my favorite colors, the blue and black. Beautiful font. My catchphrase, come along with me, and on the back she wrote, thanks for sharing all your great videos. And her initials, 2020. So I really like that. That is so nice. And again, if you did create it, you did a fantastic job. I have a hard enough time coloring and staying within inside the lines. So to make it come like it's a professional looking rock stone, however you did it, congrats to you for doing such a fantastic job. That is really neat. I'll have to find a place for it. It's pretty heavy, but I do love it though. I mean, that is 100% me. So thank you once again to Carol. And we got one final item. It's a bigger package here. This one's from Amazon. So we're not going to know who this is from until we tear this one open. Okay, I have an idea. What this is. Let's see. This is from Lisa. Is Lisa here tonight? Lisa Anderson? Says, enjoy your gift. Hold the papers down. Yeah, I don't really accumulate many papers, but I will find a place for that. That is really nice. But I'm not sure if Lisa's here, but this is from her. And wow. So this is HO scale, and this is actually operational. Bachmann steam locomotive, number 3234, Pennsylvania steam locomotive. I'm going to pull out of the box to show you, but it is encased in here. And it says with smoke oil included and lighted. Oh, Lisa's here. Okay. So this is the second item similar to this. Jeffrey, who I'm not sure is here tonight, did send me a Conrail caboose HO scale. And I do have an HO scale train set along with a O scale. And now I have another engine to run on the layout. So I don't want to pull it out and damage it or anything or drop it, but I'm just going to show you guys. I'm dropping papers, but yeah, there it is. Very cool Pennsylvania locomotive. It does come with paperwork on it with more information about it. But that is such a cool item, and it's not one that's going to be displayed. This is going to be running around on my train layout once I do get it put together again. So Lisa Anderson, very awesome of you to send that. Pennsylvania, obviously my home state. Can't go wrong with anything train related. You guys know that. Looks like a little switcher engine, 060. So I can't wait to get this thing running, and it did come with the provided oil for the smoke. So this will actually puff smoke as it goes around, and I believe the tender, if not the tender, definitely the headlight will illuminate when it's powered. So very neat item, 3234. I'm going to have to read up about it and familiarize myself with it, but it is a really cool piece. Definitely one I don't have. And again, this will be running around on the layout with Jeff's Conrail caboose as well. So thank you very much, Lisa. Just want to get it packaged back so I don't lose anything here. And my train layout, I am hoping to get it brought out later this summer to at least run around on the floor, get everything kind of working again. And then for Christmas time, I'll have it fully erected with the houses and platform and everything like that. So you guys will be able to see in its entirety how it's going to look once I do get that back up. So just give me a moment here to get this back in the box. And for those of you wondering, Jinx is floating around. Lily's playing with them right now, so I'm sure he will make an appearance sooner or later. So on behalf of everyone who did send in items for Sunday Night Live, I do want to thank you very much. It's always a thrill and exciting, like a kid on Christmas opening up the items to see what you guys sent in. So whether it's just a simple thank you card or an actual steam locomotive, they both mean equally as much. So thank you to everyone. And if you guys ever want to see me open something from you, you can find my P.O. box down below in the description. I do open the items live each and every Sunday night. So I'm going to spend a few moments here chatting with you guys. I'll check the comments, see if I missed anything. Hey, Crawl Dogs here. I see Mike tuned in as well. Mike, I watched your video. I didn't have a chance to comment, but those cheddar wurst things you made look pretty good. Like I said, minus the vegetables. Maybe replace that with some bacon or something like that. But that was a good idea for you to cook there. Great location. I hope I could join you next time. Train sets are fun. Yes, they are. Hey, Jim. It's like Christmas every Sunday in your house. Pretty much. Hopefully, Booyah will open soon. Booyah is actually open only for takeout. But as soon as they do give the green light for indoor dining, I will definitely be back there. Laura Williams, first time catching you live. Well, thanks for tuning in. This is my weekly Sunday night live stream. So hope you enjoy it. We just finished up a mail call. We're going to be doing question of the week next. Then we're going to be watching one of my former videos. That's an earlier abandoned exploration video. And then after that, we just kind of hang out and chat and discuss things. Everything's good with bacon. Yes, it is, Marty. Yeah, I'll bring the bacon. You get the fire started. It sounds like a deal, Mike. I had bacon today. I made a pound of it on my Blackstone griddle for breakfast. That and some over easy eggs. Very good breakfast. Which is actually going to lead us to our next question in a moment here. Adam, let's do it up as soon as they open. We'll be there. I'm going to order probably one of everything. I've been craving it. Yes, Sandra, last week did take a week off. Had some plans that were going to interfere with the scheduling of Sunday Night Live. But happy to be back and glad to see everyone tuning in as well. Bought another t-shirt of yours. I bought an orange shirt with your name on it. Oh, thanks, Christopher. Greatly appreciate the support and hopefully enjoy the items that you purchase. Matt's getting a griddle Tuesday. You'll love it. We've had it for a year now and we use it a couple times a week. Hey, David. All right, so let's jump in. Since we're talking food, let's get into our question of the week. I hear it, Katie. Bacon and burgers. I actually had cheeseburgers for dinner, which was good. And some homemade potato chips. We sliced the potatoes up, deep fried them in peanut oil. Came out so good. So our question of the week is dealing with food. And I'm glad we kind of got on the topic of it already. My question for you guys, since we do food reviews on my channel, and we often get on the topic and discussion of food items, it's not going to be a one-word answer. If you could, give me in detail your ideal breakfast. I'll start off, give you an example of what I'm looking for. My ideal breakfast is a meat-filled omelet, like ham, sausage, bacon, cheese, in an omelet with medium to extra crispy bacon, a few links of sausage, toast with butter, and a side of flapjacks, a short stack. And either hash browns and or breakfast potatoes. That would be my ideal breakfast, like a big plate of it, good portions of it. That'd be my ideal breakfast. I want to see what you guys think. I know some people like oatmeal, some like cereal, some like eggs, some like waffles, pancakes. Let me know your ideal breakfast. That's mine, and that would hit the spot any day of the week. So we got Western omelet, BLT, a slice of cantaloupe. Crawfish gumbo? That doesn't sound very good. Biscuits and gravy? That sounds good. Adam says I'm reading his mind. French toast. Not a big French toast person, but I do know it's enjoyable. Waffles topped with banana. I like waffles topped with strawberry. Matt saying ham and cheese omelet, side of bacon, toast, grape jelly, blueberry pecan waffles. Man, I'm getting hungry now. Biscuits and gravy. Sky says boring Rice Krispies. Snap, crackle, pop. Egg pork roll, says Rob. Eggs au tenderloin. Not familiar with that. One thing I'll never eat is scrapple. Cheeseburger, bacon, 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 side of bacon. Bacon and cheese. Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts is always a good quick filler up. David, $10 super chat. April 5th, 2019, the Manson of all abandoned Manson. I think he means mansion. Women and Children's Asylum. What was behind the small door? Thank you. Oh, that's one of my videos. David, if you could, I don't remember offhand, if you're able to send me an email or a Facebook message, and if you could timestamp the location in the video of which door you're talking about, and I'll be able to answer your question. I don't know offhand without looking back at it. I do appreciate the super chat, but definitely message me privately, and I'll get back to you on that. Laura said his son's favorite breakfast is pizza. Pancakes with a side of bacon. Now, those of you who eat pancakes, do you do butter and syrup, or just one or the other? For me, I don't like syrup on my pancakes. I only like butter. Curious as to how you eat yours. I do love crunchy hash browns, though. The shredded hash browns, they need to be really crunchy. Katie says no butter. Amber says both. Mil says just syrup. Garnett, both. Yeah, if you got the email, jpvideos81gmail.com. Butter and syrup for both. A lot of people say both. I prefer just butter. If there's syrup on there, I'm not going to throw them away. I just prefer just the buttery taste to it. Powdered sugar, that's always a good addition. Man, you guys have a lot of good ideas for food out there, and I think I need to crack these open. I'm starting to get hungry. I need to curb the appetite. So we're going to eat a animal cracker lion. It's not going to take the place of a breakfast, but hey, it's better than nothing. Now, one other question. Breakfast, can you eat that any time of day? Like, can you eat breakfast for dinner or lunch? Or does breakfast strictly need to be for breakfast time? For me, I can eat it any time of day. Christopher's getting hungry. All right, so most of us agree. Matt only likes in the morning. Like a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich, I can eat that any time of day. Wow, comments are just scrolling like crazy. All day, anytime. That was a popular question. Can eat 24/7. Yeah, that's the same way I feel. Bacon is any day, any time of day condiment or item, if you want to call it that. Eggs could go, for a multitude of reasons, for salads, like an egg salad sandwich, egg salad, eggs in it, like a chef salad, But breakfast specifically, I can eat any time of day, whether it's the item like I described, like an omelet or a breakfast sandwich. Doesn't matter. I'll eat it any time of day. Yeah, let's all go get some breakfast. What's open now? Can we do a drive-through breakfast? All right. I'm wishing these were bacon bits, but they're not. But it's better than nothing. Yes, Mazer. At Knoebels, they actually sell bacon on a stick, and it's drizzled in chocolate syrup. And it's actually really good. Savory and sweet. That's why I love talking with you guys. You guys really enjoy food as much as I do, and talking about it always gets us in the mood. So this week sometime we will do a drive stream. We're going to go get some food. Not sure if it'll be McDonald's. I mean, breakfast, but it could be McDonald's. We'll see. Is Knoebel's opening. They have a tentative schedule for July. It's not official yet. They did say they are going to wait until they get closer to make an official word. But it's unofficially July 3rd. But that's to be determined official in the near future. I do know Hershey Park confirmed that they are opening July 3rd. And masks are required. I will not be going to Knoebel's. I'm sorry. I will not be going to Hershey. Just because they're way too expensive. But having to wear a mask there, I'm not going to really do it. Knoebel's, I don't want to wear a mask either. But the good thing about that park, it's very shady. It's very cool there typically. You're up in the mountains. So if you are forced to wear a mask for a few hours at a time, it'd be more bearable there. Candela, Pirate of the 8 Seas, $5. Thank you for the laughs. My pleasure. Thank you, Stephanie. Take bacon in a small brick from a Hershey bar, roll it up in a crescent roll, and bake. Pretty good for chocolate bacon lovers. May have to try that. All right, so let's move on to our third segment, Going Back in Time. B Sage, $10 gas money for food run. Thank you so much, B Sage. You're awesome. Everyone donating tonight, thank you so very much. It's going to go towards gas and food for a evening drive stream just for you guys. I can't wait. And who knows, maybe we'll go to, if I could call in an order, maybe we'll do Booyah Burgers. Don't quote me on that. We'll try, though. We'll see what happens. So for tonight, let me get the video spooled up here. We're going to check out the Scranton Lace Factory. It's one of my first larger abandoned exploration videos. And this was, we got an ad here. This is coming from March 2016. It's 23 minutes in length. And this is prior to when they started revitalizing the whole complex there. I did do an update video last year. Many of the buildings are torn down. They are turning it into, I guess, apartments, housing, businesses. So it doesn't look anything like it's going to look in this video. But on the flip side, I didn't do a whole lot of talking in this video. I did share a lot of subtitles on the information on the screen. So if you guys want to watch the replay, just search Scranton Lace Factory. My videos do pop up. But we're going to watch it in its entirety. And I'll share my thoughts along the way. So if you guys are ready, let's check out the Scranton Lace Factory. And let me get myself back on screen here. There I am. Okay, let's go. It's my older intro. I'm going to start off with some drone footage. Give you an overall view of the complex. It takes up, I believe, two city blocks. Thankfully, they are saving that clock tower. That is listed on the National Registry of Historic Places or items. That is being saved. And like I mentioned, a lot of the buildings you're seeing now, some of them are no longer there. Just foundations. They are still currently working on it. But I got lost in here my first time. It's so big. There's different floors, corridors, passageways, buildings. It's a monster. And believe it or not, it's closed all not too long ago. 18 years ago. Which sounds like a long time, but for a business like this, with a massive complex, most of them closed in the 80s or 90s. The front tan color building is the business office. That's where they held all the offices for the big wigs, the receptionists, and all the other paperwork type stuff. Most everything else was factory area, production area, and the back area is actually for the employees, which you'll see they actually had a cafeteria, a hair salon, bowling alley, gymnasium, a stage, a doctor's office. It's unbelievable what they had here. Save the clock tower! Save the clock tower! I can't remember if I did this place alone or if I was with someone, but we're going to be taking a walk through. I could have made over an hour video on this. It's 23 minutes, so you're going to be seeing the highlights of it, but I did do a couple revisits, but this is the main primary one with all the history tied to it. It's one of your favorite ones, Sandra? Awesome. Let's go inside. This is one of the lace machines that would kind of weave the lace together for the patterns. There's actually 15 of them in this room. This is the only one that's still left in here. That is all the material coming down. Don't worry, the music does go away. Yeah, loom. Thank you, Justin. See like a parts room there, all the shelving. Here's the time clock area. Time clock's gone, but you can see the slots there. Oh, ad. Sorry about that. Got shower room here. Some rooms we didn't know what they were. Oh, this is with my friend, I can't remember his name. I worked with him at Lowe's. This is a desk here with some old paperwork. This is coming in towards the kitchen area. You can see all the fold-up tables for the cafeteria. See some of the pink colors still there. And this is only a touch of what's here. Where do you see what's still here? It's ridiculous. Here is the barber chairs, the pulled down dryer chairs. Remember those? And I wouldn't doubt it if they still worked as well. They even had their own little pastries and donuts and little snack shop there. This is a garage area. Unfortunately, some bad graffiti. This place is, no joke, a maze. Like, there's so many different rooms, corridors, levels, hidden stairwells. It's so easy to get lost in here. It took me a few times to get familiar with it. Oh, if I'm not mistaken, too, we actually do come across people in here doing a photo shoot, which were questionable. They had balloons tied to a Bible, and we'll see them a little bit later on in the video. Yeah, they did take care of their employees, you know. They wanted people to stay here. Oh, there they are. I don't know what kind of image they were going for there, but they had all those balloons tied to Bibles. And they didn't even know we were here watching them. But it's one of the few companies, you know, in more recent times that, you know, whether you had a medical issue, they took care of you on the spot. They made sure you had leisure time, you know, with your friends, your coworkers, so. Never found out, Susie. I'm probably better off not knowing. It's a big electrical box area. A lot of random equipment laying around, hoses and other various items. Mostly anything of great value was removed. Walk away. They're still there, you can see them. They eventually did leave the area, and we got a closer look at them, but we were just rather not know what was going on. Yeah, see, it's very odd. Now, as Jacqueline's mentioned, they actually did have a sale when they announced they were closing in 2002. Down in the basement of the office building, they had a public auction, or like a type of almost like a flea market. Any leftover items of scrap lace material was available to purchase by the general public. So there was boxes and boxes down there that majority of people came and took advantage of and purchased it for their homes, and you still find signs of it today. Good night, Steph.
That's where we keep it. I remember walking by that. That's where we keep it.
Lori Butler, my favorite video is Nebly Resort. Do you know what they are doing with it? Thank you for all you do. Lori, thank you for your super chat. I will answer your question once this video is over. It's a big desk here. You got a nice window view right there. Very prominent with the green color. There's even old freight elevator shafts here. There's some pretty neat stuff. Yeah, 2002 they were open until surprising. They just closed abruptly too. They told the workers, do not come in tomorrow, pretty much. But they had everything here, like repair shops, parts, you know. They had their own like boiler furnace area with that big smokestack we saw outside. It's like a self-contained city, pretty much. Thank you, Nancy. We actually do get up to the roof. We see the clock tower a little bit later on too, and some sketchy areas with wooden floors. These ones were metal and concrete, thankfully. Christopher, I will let you know when we're in the office building. We're now in the production/storage area, but we do get to the office area, which will look very evident of an office. But we didn't get there yet. We're now in the attic. You can see the rafters and everything. It's a wooden floor. And you have to understand too, all the floors that we went up are duplicated in every building pretty much. Every floor, every building has as many floors. And some of the floors have connecting, catwalks going from building to building. So it's so easy to get disoriented. Again, just hallways, stairs, like you don't know what goes where. But this is one of those catwalks that goes across the alley that connects to another building. This room's pretty cool. All the columns and the floor is just rippled from warping. Michael, some places we do get permission, others we do enter at our own risk, but we never break and enter or go into posted buildings. This one was open, wide as day. Anyone was able to walk in. But when we do go in respectfully. This is the clock tower now. We're looking at the inner workings. I didn't climb up here. My friend did. He took the camera. And this is behind the clock tower. It actually goes all the way up to the top through an inside ladder. He didn't do that part, but he got up to behind the faces of the clock. Honestly, wish we spent more time filming it, since it's gone now, but I am happy I got to be in here more than once, got to document it, but I definitely could have spent more time. And 4 years ago, I wasn't doing commentary in the videos. That's why it's kind of like a silent walkthrough. Here's the bowling alley. How amazing is that? 4-lane bowling alley. Now, prior to me filming this, back before 2016, there were still bowling balls, bowling shoes, bowling pins. But there's a group of individuals, they own a small company. They paid the owner a fee to come in, and they were allowed to take whatever they want. And they took a lot of the bowling remnants. But not a whole lot of businesses, that say, hey, on your lunch break, let's go bowl 10 frames. And this was a manual one, just like the one I did with Mike and myself up in Honesdale. The old school bowling lanes, we have to manually set the pins. That's what you have here too. So they had to have a pin boy or whatever they call it to stand them up every time. And there's the ball return. Very old school, but functional. No, it wasn't this location, Alan. It was a different one that's on top of a bar, second floor bowling alley.
There used to be balls in here. I seen on pictures.
There's a shuffleboard table they had. One of the many recreation things that they had for the employees. And here, a stage. Basketball hoops. Basically like a full gymnasium with seating up on the right. You'll see it in a moment. There's a lot of leftover material. Here's all the seating up there. So you could have, a full-on basketball game or a, little show on the stage. Maybe play some live music. Anything's possible. And those are the old wooden seats. It reminds me of almost like, it's a business, obviously, but it also reminds me of like a jail or a prison, like a minimum security prison that had all these activities for people. And this is the doctor's office. They had on-staff doctor and nurses to treat any of your ailments so that you could have minimal downtime from work. These are the, I guess you would call them patient rooms, or yeah, I guess patient rooms would be good. There's documents scattered all around though. A lot of them had personal information on them. There's also customer orders from other businesses. 1890s it opened, closed 2002. There's like the little index file system. These are all like businesses, names and phone numbers. Woolworth, New York City, McClellan Stores, McCrory's. I'm sure some of you guys know those names too. National Fabrics, Pittsburgh. 1956 on that card there. And there's looking through like the courtyard alleyway with the connecting catwalks. And we're inside one of them right now. Yeah, it does seem like it never ends. The place is enormous. Very spacious though, you know, room for anything there. And here we are in the alleyway, kind of in between the buildings. And just get a sense of how big it is. 2 full city blocks in length. Another room with the columns. Floor's in better shape here. Yeah, no computers up until at least their later years. There's all bins of fabric. See all the lunch tables, and they're also still good condition though. Those are definitely 80s, probably 90s at the latest. But those are the type you have in kids' cafeterias. And we're still going to find remnants from the dining hall. There's bowls, silverware, other items, salad bowls, like
It's like salad bowls here.
I said, they closed abruptly,
Salad bowls.
and many items just got left to the wayside. Yeah, I don't believe there's any employee housing. That's the only thing it didn't have. So here we are in the office building, and you could tell it's a bit more ornate, more professional looking. Wallpaper, fireplace, the business style chairs. So we are in the front portion near the clock tower, but this is the business building. I believe it's 3 floors with a basement. In 2002 they closed. Here's the main entrance right here. You can see the set of doors, the grand stairway. And now I believe we're on one of the upper floors, still the business office building. Would have been all partitions here with windows and walls. And all these buildings are interconnected, so we're going to be going from a business building into another building. There's like a chandelier. Fireplaces. This one was, I believe, like a, not a break room, but like a leisure room, maybe a smoking room. They had bathrooms in here, but it was kind of like a, almost like a little lounge area. They had a few of these. Here's a kitchen area. on-staff cook.
This is where the stove was.
The big range hood there.
There's a big cast iron one.
There was a huge cast iron stove there, which I believe the people that came and gave the money to take what they want took that. Hopefully they didn't scrap it. This was the pantry. All these shelves would have been filled with food. They had a walk-in cooler here. There was a compressor there for the cooler. You know, they had to feed hundreds, you know, each day. So, I mean, it was self-sustaining. That's the boiler area. Bowling shoe. Definitely so many great photo opportunities. That was probably a manager's office right there with the fireplace and tile. 1956. Shower curtains. So there's it says New Life right there. That's my update video. If you guys want to check that out, just search Scranton Lace Factory. And my videos do come up there. And you'll be able to check them out if you want to see the updated video. I do basically a walk around, drive around during construction time. Do speak to some of the construction workers, get some more information. Glad that they are saving it, but it is sad to see that a lot of the buildings have been demolished. They were just too structurally compromised to save. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. That was one of my very earlier big exploration videos. One that's going to be very near and dear to my heart and so close to home. It's a place I've heard talked about for years, seen pictures, heard rumors, and got to document it for myself. I could have spent all day in there, probably made a 2-hour video, which even then we probably wouldn't have saw everything. But, you know, that's one of my earlier videos. Didn't talk, didn't spend too much time, but showed you just enough to keep you interested. Why do they close? There's different answers, different rumors as to why they closed. I can't say for sure, but I do know they closed abruptly. Syracuse, tons of vacant factories. I've been to Rochester, filmed the abandoned subway tunnel there in Rochester, which is pretty amazing. Glad you guys enjoyed it. Thank you. So somebody asked about the Neville. That was supposed to be torn down already. They did reportedly secure funding to demolish some of the structures, actually dynamite implode the tower in 2019. And for whatever reason, probably more than one reason, it just never happened. I'm not sure if money just became, held up or something with legal matters. Whatever reason, though, the Neville is still standing. Parts of it are fenced up. Parts of it reportedly have cameras. It is still being explored to this day. I myself have been there 2 times. I'm not going back for a 3rd time. I don't want to press my luck, but it's basically in much worse condition than in my videos if you were to go there now. So it's almost depressing to see it. It's supposed to turn it into a sports complex resort with like different athletic fields. It's supposed to be geared around sports and athletics. But as to whether or not that's going to take fruition, we really don't know. The new resort was supposed to be open this year. And 2020, it's still standing as the Neville. So hopefully that answers your question. Yeah, Renee, that's actually a good mention there that I didn't speak then, so I was able to speak now. So I wish I was able to go back and do an updated video and speak throughout it, but as close as we'll get. So the rest of the time for the stream is for you guys. If you guys want to chat about anything, obviously let's keep it positive and upbeat. Nothing politics or religion wise, but if you guys have any questions for me, I do get asked a lot of the same questions, but it's always good to get asked something new. If you want to share with me what you did over the weekend or any upcoming plans, you're welcome to. But, my time is for you guys now, so What is your favorite motorcycle? Nancy, I don't really have one. I don't like Harleys, I can tell you that. But a Honda Shadow is nice. The Kawasaki Vulcan that I own is nice. So, whatever one looks good and has good power. Christopher, day was good. What did we do today? I know yesterday I cut the grass. I did my motorcycle stream yesterday. So I know some of you caught that. That was my first ever streaming live on my motorcycle. Today, what did we do today? Made breakfast, as I mentioned. And I think we just hung around the house. I don't think we went any... Oh, no, sorry. We went to walk around Dunmore Reservoir. I took Jill and Lily around there. And if you haven't seen it, I did share a photo on my community tab and a short video on my Facebook page. We stumbled upon a little Christmas display in the woods. They had a little ice skating rink, some ceramic houses, Christmas decorations, just kind of in a little area by the trees. And people said it was like a type of fairy garden. Totally unexpected. I was jokingly saying, is this abandoned? I know it's not, but that was a rare find to stumble upon something like that on a nature trail. So if you want to check that out, you can go to my Facebook page. It is a free public page. You don't need a Facebook account. Or you can also go to my community tab to check out the photo. But yeah, that's primarily what we did today, and just hung around the house the rest of the time. Good night, Rob. Yes, Retro is coming to Pennsylvania. Brace yourselves. You're welcome, Sky. And I'm also in the midst of rescheduling. I know I've talked about it now, but I'm actually going to take the initiative to do it, is to reschedule my 2 meetups. The U.S. Army Heritage Museum in Carlisle was supposed to happen in March. That got pushed to the wayside, obviously. The museum is open on the exterior portions. They do have acres upon acres of really cool military exhibits and items to check out. So even if their indoor exhibit museum area doesn't open, we're still going to be able to go there and have our meetup. That's going to be scheduled for probably September. I have to talk with a few people, make sure I don't overlap their events. Also do have Ricketts Glen State Park, which has over 20 waterfalls. That's going to be also end of summer, early fall, because right now, from what I've heard from people, it's basically a zoo there. Hundreds upon hundreds of people. I don't want to schedule an event where we can't enjoy ourselves. I don't want to be rushed through it or waiting in long lines on trails. I want us to enjoy ourselves. So those events will be coming up in a few months, but I will create new Facebook event pages and make a short video giving all the details, and hopefully you guys could attend. It's been a long time since we've had a meetup event, and I'm really looking forward to seeing all of my friends and some new faces as well. Missing some people here. Good night, Marty. Sorry if I missed you. Good night, Leah. If anyone else I missed you, sorry. Have a good night. What's the furthest you've traveled? I've traveled to Florida, and I've made videos down there, as well as Alabama, North Carolina, Tennessee, Virginia, West Virginia. No, not West Virginia. West Virginia is coming up, but headed to Ohio, West Virginia. I'm heading up to New York again. Good night, Susie. So tell me what you guys did. Did you guys do anything enjoyable, anything worth mentioning this weekend? Like I said, we had fantastic weather here, low humidity, comfortable temperatures. You know, yesterday was a day on the bike, went to McDade Park, Naog. Today was walking around the reservoir. It was just so nice to be outside. So if you guys did anything, feel free to share if I didn't miss it already. This upcoming week, though, is supposed to warm up as the week goes on. It's supposed to stay dry. And I do have my new goggles, which I shared on Facebook and on YouTube. They're special goggles that have a GoPro mount, so I can mount my Osmo Action camera to the top of the goggles. So I'm underwater, you guys will see what my eyes see. So I've yet to use them, but that will be happening soon once the temperatures warm back up. Don't get ticks too often. I have had them before. I had one earlier this year. thankfully no negative repercussions. I get them in relatively early to remove them, but it's always you have to be vigilant to check yourself, but not too bad though. Went to the river. Nice. Hey Danny, yes. Took last week off, but I've been here throughout the week and I am back. Good night, Edith. Yesterday grilled some brats and hot dogs, bonfire too. Awesome. Saturday too, I also chopped some firewood to have some more nights out by the fire. So if you guys are looking forward to that, we'll be doing one coming up sometime. I also have to save some of that wood for the 4th of July as well. Stormy in Oregon. 5 mortar racks for the 4th. Start laying out this year's show. Nice. Yeah, I have all the items I bought for this year. I spent several $100s worth. I didn't go crazy just because I don't know how many people we're going to be having over, but I did get a decent amount of stuff. Plus on top of what I had left over from last year. I may or may not do a live stream showing the items I have, but I'm going to do a Fun with Fireworks video of at least 3 or 4 items, demonstrating them, showing their performance. So we'll definitely be getting into a couple fun firework videos. Went up to my favorite place up in Holly, Big D's Fireworks. They take good care. You can buy online or in person. Do I like walking on the boardwalks on a nice sunny day? Absolutely. I love boardwalks. I'll be down in Ocean City, Maryland. We booked our hotel for the week of Lily's birthday. So I will be back on the boardwalk and coming to you live from the beach and the boardwalk and checking out all the crazy people that we could always seem to find down there. And next week, too, will be a special Sunday Night Live, obviously Father's Day edition. So to all the fathers out there, hopefully you can tune in. We'll celebrate together. Watched your friend do a live concert. I do know a lot of things are being done live now, so hopefully it was enjoyable, even though you couldn't be there in person. Yeah, 4th of July, have at it, man. Enjoy yourself. Yeah, I've heard some crazy stuff down in Ocean City, Maryland, but we're going to be there in just over a month. So hopefully by then things will calm down. But we'll definitely take, necessary precautionary steps to stay safe. Boston, I do know people are fiending to get back to the gym. One of our local gyms did open without permission for 2 days. They got fined and were forced to shut down. I do know of another gym in the area which has been open consistently, getting fined daily, but they have been open and receiving a lot of support. I feel that if regular businesses can be open with limited volume of customers, they should be as well. Oh, I hear fireworks in the distance. You should perform for us, Jay, next week. Perform what? I don't play any instruments. Was the engine the right size? Yes, Lisa, that's HO scale. And I do have HO scale and O scale, which is the 3-rail. So you definitely got it right for the HO scale. That will run on my layout. Malls aren't open here yet. Not sure when they will be. Baltimore. Yes, I'd love to return to Baltimore, Inner Harbor. I haven't been there since a little kid. So probably won't happen this year, but next year I will get there. Well, Pyro, then we definitely get along because I like fireworks. You like exploring. So between both of us, we got it covered. Dance or sing. I don't want to break the internet. Fall at the mall today. That's not good. Hope you're okay, Colleen. Fireworks at the mountain. That was during the torch parade. If that's the one you're referring to, that was at Montage Mountain. That's when I was live streaming it. Alan was there. Not Alan. RJ, Mike, and Laura. when RJ and myself almost got into a fight with a couple snotty kids. Have I met Dan Bell? I have not. You've seen my dance moves. Shh. Not everybody's seen those. Cheese and crackers made me hungry. I'm going to be eating when I'm done, Katie. I feel you. Wreck-It Ralph already has that covered. Not sure what you're referring to. Oop. You can't picture JP meeting Dan Bell. I mean, if I was to meet him, it'd be cool, but I have no inclination to meet him or anyone else. I'm not, one of those fanboys, and I don't get starstruck. If I was to meet anyone at all, if I could talk, would either be Adam the Woo or the proper people, but I would never go out of my way to try to meet them. If I bumped into them, great. If not, I'm okay if I don't. I'd rather meet you guys, the viewers, friends of mine, people I talk to on a regular basis. I'd rather meet you guys and grab some lunch together. Lucky you, Matt. Just finished KFC. No one likes a bragger, Theodore. Hopefully it was extra crispy. Yes, Barb is right. I can skip. I can't dance or sing. Yeah, retro, that's questionable if you are or not. Oh, okay, RJ, got it now. Sandra made a new YouTuber friend, lives not too far from my house. Awesome. That's what it's all about, is making new friends, meeting new people, making new connections. So many good things have come out of YouTube. Despite the negativity and my little rants here and there, there's so many great positive things, and most of it revolves around all of you guys. I should say all of you guys. I'm pointing at the screen. You don't need famous people. Braden, I was not looking for them back then. There's a good chance there could have been. I did watch some of my older videos from 2017 and upwards where there has been QT markings there. I wasn't looking for them at the time, but after watching the replay, I did notice them in certain areas. So there very well could have been, but I wasn't paying attention for them back then. Rob had Popeyes. Nice. Better than their competitor. I don't care for them. I haven't had Popeyes probably since I did my review on them, though, so probably due for them. Mike did mention, too, that Taco Bell, I believe, has that nacho party pack back on the menu. So I told him he should definitely take on that challenge. I think he'll be able to beat it. I got about 80% through it. I had to throw in the towel. But I'm curious to see if he could do it. I think he could, though. I'm not famous. To some people, they think I'm famous, but I'm not. But the funny thing is, if you guys watched my motorcycle stream from Saturday, if you remember the part where at McDade Park, there was a man and a woman doing some bashing with their RC vehicles. They were doing some rock climbing and going through the creek. That person actually commented, he's one of my viewers. He's like, hey, I wasn't sure if that was you. I didn't recognize you without the beard. So lo and behold, that person that we were watching drive the RC vehicles is indeed one of my viewers. And he commented, I pinned his comment in that video. So it's a small world. I do see people that do recognize me. I don't know them, obviously, because I only know you guys by name mostly. Some people have pictures, but, just randomly decide to film them bashing their RCs, and he's one of the viewers. Sushi. Oh, Aaron. You just went down 10 points. Yeah, Lisa, I did mention I'm going to be doing Lisa too. Hang on. I think she's a little bit behind here. But I will be doing a couple firework videos, one or two of a few of the new items I did pick up, and we'll have some fun with them. Oh, thank you, Laura. I actually did receive a nice message. A woman sent me on Facebook. I think it's her grandson, who is pretty young, but I guess he somehow found my videos through her And he loves, when I say come along with me, I guess he grabs his hat and has an item and he just sits there and pretends he's on these adventures with me. And she actually reached out to me, letting me know that, and asked if I could send an autographed picture to him, to him, signed by me. I said, absolutely. She's like, well, what's it going to charge? I'm like, nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm like, that's just so cool to hear, though, that you have a little viewer who, kind of sees me as like a little action hero on YouTube videos. I don't see myself like that, but I guess to him, I am that. So I said, yes, I'll print out a picture and send it to him. So it was really nice to hear that. Yeah. RJ. Yeah, the helpful viewer. Yeah, what RJ's mentioning, there's a location that RJ and myself did when he was up this area last weekend. And, we're kind of in an area that's not really populated. We didn't expect to see anybody. And this person comes walking towards us, towards the direction we're heading. He's like, hey, JPVideos. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm so-and-so. And we actually corresponded before through emails about locations. And it worked out great because he actually ended up taking us to a couple bonus spots once we got done filming that location. So you'll see all that in future videos. But it's like just so funny. The most weird random places you go, you sometimes get recognized. Good night, Bonnie. Yes, we are hovering. I know we broke 200, which is awesome. We always get a great turnout on Sunday Night Lives, so it really is humbling to me to know that all you guys tune in just to hang out with me. When you come to Tennessee, you can't say all of you guys. Here it's y'all. I'll keep that in mind, Colleen. Well, if you come to Pennsylvania, you got to use I forget the word they call it. It's like Hanabonics. So one of the things we say in Pennsylvania is Hana or no. It's like a Northeast PA phrase. Hey, Lisa. Doing good. How are you? Yeah, RJ, I just got done editing our second adventure of the day. The first one, we know what our first one was. The second one, the triple location, just finished editing that tonight. And that's a little bit longer video. I think around 50 minutes, but it came out really good. Got a little bonus footage, some bloopers at the end. And then I got to move on to those next two locations. So slowly getting through that stuff, but I'm having a lot of fun editing it, just kind of reliving it all over again. Retro, you don't talk Southern. What are you talking about? You don't have an accent. You don't talk Southern. You can't be trying to be fakey Southern. Hey, you guys. Better than network TV. Oh, thank you, Scott. Well, at least with me, it's not prefabricated. What you see is what you get. Missed you last Sunday. We got to watch live ghost story video. Thanks, Walter. Yes, we did take last Sunday off. And we are back. And like I mentioned earlier, we're going to be doing a drive stream this week, probably on Tuesday or Thursday. No, not Tuesday. I forgot. Tuesday is going to be a child time episode. We're going to be out at a location and be cooking up a couple of my camp meals for myself and Jill and Lily. So it'll be the three of us. We're going to have a really picturesque location, sitting at a picnic table, enjoying dinner. So hopefully you can tune in for that Tuesday. Thursday, we'll probably do a drive stream. Paula Dean. David, I'm no superhero, but thank you for the kind words. Lisa, Southeast PA. So you're kind of down near RJ then. Hey, church. Good night, Bonnie. Over yonder. Hello, Ivy. What time does the live usually end at? Sunday Night Live ends whenever I decide I want it to end. There's no specific time. Typically between 10:30 and 11 o'clock. Depends on what we're talking about and the interaction from everyone. You wins. Lancaster. So okay, so you're down by Strasbourg. I'll be coming down there. Staying at the little Red Caboose Motel. Superhero on spandex. Oh, I'm glad I didn't eat because that would make me sick thinking of that image. Chocolate dessert was amazing. Yes, I got to get more of those. Julie, I will probably put out a post. I would guess probably around maybe 5 p.m. on Tuesday. David, Thursday, we'll be in the car. We'll do a drive stream around town and we'll go get some food somewhere. Katie says over yonder. She also says proper, which is not something we hear over here, but it's nice to hear it. Erica, anniversary. Awesome. Happy anniversary. Everyone, if you could, please wish Erica and Ivy happy anniversary. Elisa, if you know of any good exploring areas down there, either abandoned, historical, unique, feel free to reach out to me, Facebook or email. And maybe I'll make a trip down there prior to me going to Strasbourg. But have a good night. I'm going to bed. Yeah, it's okay. Proper people, proper. No problem, Julie. The replay will be on there. World War II bunkers where? Those are abandoned World War II bunkers in Elvira. I did film those. Yeah. Almost booked the Red Caboose in. I had my booking there for Sparky's meetup, which was supposed to be last month, the weekend of May 16th, but we had to cancel that because, well, you know why. Southeast PA Pyro is inviting everyone to his fireworks show on the 3rd near Bristol. That would be something to see. I'm not sure if I'd be able to attend. We are having a party of our own. I'm not sure which day yet, but hey, if anything, Pyro, maybe throw up a live stream on either Facebook or on YouTube here. If people can't attend in person, maybe they could watch. Because with the amount of money you spend, it's definitely going to be a worthwhile show. Got her addicted to JP. That's what I like to hear. That's a good addiction. Binge worthy. Anyways, RJ leaving us here. All right, RJ, have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. I've been to Tennessee 3 times last year. I'm not sure when I'll be back, but I will be returning. Yeah, Toy Train Museum. They also have, what's the other place called? It's like a big indoor model train layout. I can't remember the name of it. I don't know. Jinx, he was at my desk earlier when I was editing like crazy. I'm like, Jinx, you're too early. And then Lily was playing with him, so I don't know if he got tired out or what, but yeah, sorry if he didn't make an appearance tonight, but I don't know where he's at the moment. Goes on for 2 hours at least. Wow, Amanda, that would be an awesome show. No, not Roadside America. That's Choo Choo Barn. Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, Roadside America is a separate location. Choo Choo Barn is, I think, the one right by the Toy Train Museum and the Railroad Museum. So thank you for that, Renee. Like your man cave. Thanks, Brenda. Yes, it is all decked out, even with the neon and the new Ford sign right there. Route 66 license plate. Got the railroad sign flashing there. So I love the studio. It looks fantastic. I'm pretty much out of room now, but I still love it. Charlottesville or Charlottesville, something like that. Yes, that's Roadside America. I was supposed to go there last year for my birthday and had a snowstorm, and this year the virus ruined that one. JP's an addiction. Yeah, Jinx is one of my 2 cats. We have male and female, Jinx and Salem. Jinx typically loves to be on camera. And yes, they do have a Facebook page as well. We do share photos and funny posts, and we're doing a couple videos showing what they're up to. Yeah, guys, everyone here pretty much is, I'm watching the chat, no one's saying anything inappropriate, so people are joking around. People have different senses of humor, so please don't be critical of anyone joking or saying anything. If I, myself, or the moderators find anything inappropriate, we will address it, but please don't have any issues with each other. There's nothing being said or done that's inappropriate. Yeah, I think get more views on fireworks than you will with plumbing. Good night, Renee. Quit sending hanging stuff. At least for Lisa, I absolutely love the items that you send. They are so geared towards me, but I do have a couple items in the back room that I can't fit on the wall, so at least, a little temporary hiatus until we get that figured out, but it's amazing the stuff you've sent. All right, good night, Erica. Enjoy your anniversary tomorrow. Third din. All right, have a good night. All you need is love and bacon. And I love bacon, so there you go. I don't think anyone's offended by me. Someone was saying about making a joke or a comment or something like that, so like I said, I don't see anything wrong, so guys, don't stress over. We got a lot of different personalities, different senses of humor, but we're all in all, we're all here for the same reason, so. Find a street sign with your name on it. I did find one years ago with my middle name on it, but wasn't about to unbolt it. Ellen had to stay and protect me from Jay. I'm harmless until you get on my bad side. Has anybody ever put bacon on ice cream? I don't think I've ever tried that. I think it would be good, though. Absolutely, David. That's what we're here for, I pick on myself more than anyone else does, so I have a good sense of humor. I'm a big kid at heart, and I love to make people smile. Take a number. Well, see, then you got people like Retro who are just saying, not some nice things. I'm harmless as a box full of kittens. Candied bacon. No bacon and ice cream. All right, Danny. All right, you could go home now. Just kidding. Chocolate covered bacon, so good, V. Like I said, Knoebels has it. A nice piece of, I think it's maple or hardwood smoked bacon on a stick, like a skewer. Excuse me, they drizzle it with chocolate syrup. It's really, really good. How do I let everyone know about Prism Livestream? This is the closest to social medias I get. You don't need to let people know about it, Pyro. It's people who, when you go live on Prism, you could go live through your YouTube channel, and if people are subscribed, obviously they'll get notifications, hopefully. But otherwise, unless you have a Facebook page, there's not really a way to advertise it. But if you've never been live before, it's going to take a little while to kind of generate an audience. But you kind of just have to just do it, and people will eventually hear about it or find out or get notified. Sounds like fair food. Yes, can't go wrong with fair food either. Not good for you, but tastes so good. Puts you in a good state of mind. Aaron, who's driving? No, not Prism Life. Prism Live Studio. Thank you, Beth. Glad you guys enjoy it. I've had trouble with Prism once or twice. I do have close contact with the creators of it, and they actually encourage me to reach out to them with any issues that do come up. So there's a couple times I had some technical difficulties or things not working properly. I reach out to them, and usually within a week or two, they send out a new update to fix it. So they're actually great people that are behind the Prism app. And that's what I used on Saturday for my motorcycle live stream. We had pretty good, clear quality almost the entire time. When I did my stream down back in the woods by that culvert, eating the chocolate mudslide, I was using the YouTube app. When I was walking around, it was all pixelated and crap. It's like night and day between the apps. Hey, there's a bacon festival, I think, in Easton, Pennsylvania, if I'm not mistaken. I actually watched a video. This guy, he's actually down in Easton. His name is Rick Meymaneh. He's got a food channel, but he also does kind of weird, wacky stuff. He does John Deere tractor videos and stuff, but he does a lot of crazy food concoctions. He actually made a BLT, and instead of bread, he weaved bacon pieces together. So he had bacon as the shell, and then he had bacon, lettuce, tomato, and mayonnaise on the inside of it. So it was like an overload of bacon. It came out relatively well. He, I think he did it in his air fryer, but he had to take the time to weave the bacon pieces together. So when it cooked, it hardened together like a shell. It's a pretty good idea, but that was like a lot of bacon though. Prism has been out for a while now, but it's becoming more popular. I've been using it for the last at least 4 or 5 months. And it's a really great app because it produces better quality. You could share photos and videos from your phone live during the stream. And they got funny faces and filters and stuff. It's a really great app. And Retro, I saw how you were able to finagle StreamYard yesterday. You sent yourself a link to go through your phone, to stream through your phone. That's a pretty good idea. Cades Cove, no. I've driven by it going up and over the mountain, but have not been there. Does Prism record the stream so I could post on a channel? You could opt to save it. It's in the options. Give me a second. If you want, those of you who are interested, I'm going to share a link to a tutorial which will teach you how to use Prism, because what I'm explaining may not come across correctly. There's a couple good tutorials where people show you how to link up your account to Prism and what benefits it has to offer. Now, the video is a little bit older, so some things will be different on the app, but in general, you'll get the idea. Give me 1 second here.
If you want to go live on YouTube using your...
Okay, so the link I'm going to share here is for another YouTuber. He did a great tutorial which will walk you through the Prism Live Studio. And I'll show you how to get everything hooked up, what options are available, stuff like that. It's completely free, no restrictions. You just need to have a YouTube or Facebook account. Bacon, ice cream, milkshake, cheeseburger, pizza, somebody drive. I'm ready. You're speaking my language there, Aaron. Well, Retro, if Katie comes to America, she has to come to Pennsylvania first before she reaches you, so... Just saying. Time for a food drive. Honestly, if I was able to continue the stream from here into the car, I would honestly go get food right now, but I'm streaming through my laptop on my webcam. It's impossible to do that, but like I said, Thursday, if you could tune in, probably around 7 p.m.-ish, we'll go for a drive, get some food, and have a good time. Walk through a prison video. Danny, you're killing me here. Christopher, you're wearing Sunday Night Live. Awesome. Yeah, Katie made plans with me first. Thank you, Katie. Like Lily's new video. Thank you, Sandra. $2 super chat. Actually, I'll leave a link to that too if you guys want to check it out. It's a pretty fun little water adventure video. Obviously, I'm in it too, but it is for her channel. So if you guys want something to watch later, I encourage you to watch her video. She is approaching 800 subscribers, and the link I posted right now is to her video that she uploaded tonight. And I took her to a little watering hole where we went wading in the river, and she found some cool treasures, a little bit of wildlife, and it came out pretty good. So if you want to check it out, and if you like the content, or if you have any kids that maybe want to check out her channel, consider subscribing. She is excited to approach 1,000 subscribers. All right, Danny's getting a big head. Go me! But yes, you do make me laugh, as many of you do. Have a good night, Matt. Yeah, Barb, I got lucky. I think the one skip I did had about 5 bounces. It was some good skipping rocks there. Absolutely, Katie. Subscribe. Check it out. She does some food reviews, some adventures, tour reviews, a little bit of everything. Oh, that's okay, Lisa. She didn't even mind. She's just thrilled to have the mug with the karate on it, so that's not a big deal. Didn't phase her. She actually didn't even notice it until we noticed it, but no apologies necessary. Thank you, Laura. Thanks, Danny. Love you and everyone else as well. Going in search of bacon. Be well, stay safe. All right, Betty. Yeah, we're going to wrap things up in just a few moments here. I am keeping it on a little bit longer tonight just because we did miss last week. But I am definitely enjoying chatting, hanging out with everyone. It's been a great return Sunday Night Live tonight. No problem, David. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Retro and Katie are all making plans here. Yeah, Katie, I know it's a late one for you, but thank you so much for hanging out with us. Sky Bacon. Did you get the chips I sent you? Sandra, everything I opened tonight was what I had. So I'm guessing they're maybe still at the post office. All right, Christopher, go have some bacon. Go get a Baconator somewhere. I don't think anyone makes bacon ice cream, but I think people do probably sprinkle either bacon bits or warm bacon on it. I mean, I could see the appeal there. Turkey bacon, oh, that's no good. See, Danny, you say something nice, then you say something that makes me sad. Turkey bacon. Oh. You're welcome, Laura. Same here, Theodore. It's my pleasure to be here for you guys. So, just a quick run-up of the upcoming schedule. Tomorrow, Monday, I'm pretty sure is going to be a railroading video. I do have a really awesome video coming out Friday. Those of you who are on Patreon or are personal friends with me have an idea what it's going to be. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and all I could say is, don't miss Friday's premiere. It's going to be a pretty entertaining, thrilling, and unique experience I was able to share with you guys. But tomorrow will be a railroading video. Wednesday, not sure what Wednesday will be. Tuesday we will be live around 5 p.m. as we go to a location, cook up some food, and have a kind of family dinner with you guys. And Thursday, like I said, we're definitely going to do a drive stream, drive around, get some food, and just have a good time getting out of the house. So it's going to be a great week of content. I know a lot of people are busy outside doing different things, different activities, but if you can't catch them when they come out, definitely catch the replay. I do my best to put out something that is enjoyable and entertaining to almost everyone out there. But before I go, I just want to thank each and every one of you for whoever donated tonight with the super chats. Just even the the kind words that you guys mentioned means a lot to me. It's very humbling to know that I have such an amazing audience and fantastic viewership. Big thanks to the mods for their help as well. And to everyone who sent in items for Sunday Night Live mail call, thank you once again. We're going to be back on our normal schedule each and every Sunday until further notice. If there is a necessary date I need to skip, I will let you guys know. But 9 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be here each and every Sunday, so you have something to look forward to. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. It's been a great Sunday Night Live, episode 25. And just to think, we've been doing this for 25 weeks now. And this was just an idea that came to me randomly. And I wasn't sure if it was going to get past episode even 5. So to know that we are kind of gaining ground here and getting more viewers and just having a lot of fun with this, it's just reassuring that I made a right decision to do this. So without getting too sappy, thank you to everyone. It means a lot. You guys are awesome. I love every one of you. And just thanks for being part of my community. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you in the next video. Now go get some bacon.